I haven't seen Mad Max Fury Road. So in this video, when I ramble about Furiosa, just know that I haven't yet seen 2015 Mad Max Fury Road. I'm really eager to see that movie, but I haven't seen yet. And definitely haven't seen it before watching Furiosa. So I'm really sure that there are a lot more that I could enjoy watching this movie if I were to previously seen Mad Max Fury Road. So now that is out of the way, I want to say another thing. It's been 2 weeks since I've seen this movie, and I have literally 3 bullet points here in my disposal that I took notes while watching them film. So I remember correctly that at the beginning of the movie, I started taking some little notes, but then decided not to actually take notes because the movie was a lot of fun. I don't remember any second in the movie that I felt bored or that I felt the movie is very repetitive or something. It was always something new that can be in means of places, time, maybe sometimes, and in means of what's happening on the screen. I think the main thing that I can say about the movie is that it's nothing like anything I've seen before. And I think that's a very nice thing because, like, although I haven't seen that many movies, I've seen a nice amount of movies. So this one being something else was really interesting in my eyes. I really liked that. And I think this is a very bold, I would say, a bold thing to do in this day and age where movies cost thousands of treasures, basically. It is really, in my eyes, a brave and a bold move. And I really want to applaud for that. Like, that is really impressive. The movie they've put out is really nice. I really liked much watching this movie. So I'm really happy that they wanted to do this and created this piece of art. I really liked it. Now, I also seen Charlie's video before going to the movie, and that was actually what made me wanna watch the movie. So I would highly recommend watching his video if you haven't already. And if you haven't seen Furiosa, I think watching his video may convince you on watching it. Because I think it's a very nice movie. And I've seen like the box office reports and I think it should be higher. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, and I think especially if you've seen the first movie, The Fury Road, I think you should give it a go because stuff like money is really what decides if another film is coming or not in this day and age. And also I have no idea what this is and in means of, a name, but I got it from my father and I've been, doing it, I guess, how do we call it? Training with this these past 2 to 3 days. And it's like whenever I get my hands free, I just grab this and, interchangeably do this. So I literally, without thinking, grabbed it. So, sorry, let's continue. Well, Furiosa is the main character of this film. If I'm not mistaken, it should be like that. I just checked IMDb and saw Dementus at the first place, so no idea, maybe. Also, another fun fact, I haven't realized that Chris Hemsworth was Dementus in this film. So yeah, that was really impressive. I didn't knew he was Dementus because Dementus was one of the best things in this movie, in my opinion, because I had a blast watching the film, and the main reason was actually Dementus. Like, the character is so fun, and I think Chris Hemsworth did a good job playing it as well. I think he nailed it very well. I don't know this character, by the way. I'm just talking from my experience watching the film, Dementus was a really fun character. I really liked it. I really enjoyed the movie at the times where Dementus on screen or speaking, up until a point in the movie, and we're entering the spoiler zone from here on. Well, Dementus gives over Furiosa for a control of a city. I think it was Ballad City. I'm not sure about it. It's been 2 weeks and my mind is already fuzzy. My fucking room is getting invaded every second by my brother. Fucking mad. Oh my god. Anyways, where was I? So, from that point on, where Dementus gives over or turns over, I don't know, Furiosa to the characters I don't remember the names of. From that point on, Dementus wasn't fun. Like, he reached his prime, and then from that point on, downhill. From that point on, I really didn't enjoy Dementus's time on screen. But yeah, I guess it is what it is. But it was interesting because I think movie lets you think like Dementus really cares about this girl, Furiosa, but then gives over. Uh, so yeah, that was kind of, I wasn't expecting that. So this is also something that I'm referring to when talking about like this movie is not something I've seen before. It's one of the very little things, but it's still one of the reasons why I'm saying, oh, I haven't seen a movie like this. I, of course, have seen stuff happen that I wasn't expecting, uh, but you probably understand what I mean by what I just said. Anyways, so yeah, I think that was really cool. And I won't be diving too deep into explaining the film or something because my mind is a bit fuzzy, but also I don't really enjoy doing that. Um, but there are some points that I want to mention. Um, and the first one, and in my eyes, one of the most cool things about this movie was that I've seen visual transitions in movies. Of course, there are many well done visual transitions, and I really enjoy that. I've mentioned that in a previous video of mine. I really don't remember which one was it, but I really like a well done visual transition. But it is very uncommon, for me at least, to see an audio transition. What I mean by that is, in one scene in this film, at the beginning of the film, there was this scene where Furiosa was playing a flute, and from that sound, we transitioned to this rolling bicycle-like sharpener thing, which was really cool. I really like that. This happened couple times, if I'm not mistaken, this audio transition that is, and I really liked it. There was one from day to night transition as well. Another transition, I guess, was to show time passing, and it was really cool. It was like Furiosa's wig, which was her own hair, falls under the cliff, but stuck to a branch, and we see that branch growing up to a more leafy thing. I think that was really cool. I really liked that. And that reminded me of the ending of the movie. I loved it. Like I said, I don't know these characters and I have no idea, like, the parallels to the first movie or anything. I really don't know. I just seen that when typing, Furiosa, that Furiosa was an imperator. Let me check that. I have no idea how to pronounce this, so give me a minute.
Imperator.
Imperator. Okay, Imperator. It was written like Imperator Furiosa, so I guess she's an imperator. I think that's cool. But like I said, wait, I'm not an idiot, right? This means So yeah, that's the only thing I know about this film. Maybe we probably see her in the original film, Mad Max 2015, I'm referring to. We probably see her, and maybe she is the main villain or something. I don't know. So this movie would probably make more sense to be seen after the first one, but I've read that it's not a necessity. So I said, okay, I'm going because it was in the cinema, and I said, all right, let's go after watching Charlie's video, like I said. So yeah, it was a really nice movie. Like I said, I really didn't have much notes written down. I originally wanted to make this video right after watching the film. I also had some, I said, let's not take our eyes off the screen and write notes and just enjoy the film, because it was really enjoyable. I like my time very much. And so, like, I will probably remember most of the stuff I want to talk about in the morning anyway. So I did that. So yeah, I just wanted to yap about this a little bit because it was sitting in my notes and I was delaying it further and further because I didn't really have much notes written down. But anyways, that's really about it. Thanks for watching, and see ya. I've just seen Furiosa, and I'm here for around 14 minutes because of the train. So I may make the video even here about Furiosa. I think it was a very fun movie. It was interesting. So yeah.